Franco for his briefing and now I should like to invite... It is so decided.
That as the year draws to a close, the situation on the ground is deteriorating, and the path towards peace remains dangerously uncertain. We must not allow these negative dynamics to prevail. Too much is at stake. Our challenge remains to assist the parties to overcome them, and I urge them to utilize the opportunity provided by the framework laid out by the Quartet to de-escalate the situation, return to direct talks with serious proposals on borders and security, and stop provocations.
Draft resolution submitted by France.
Israel's continuing announcements to accelerate the construction of settlements in the occupied Palestinian territories, including East Jerusalem, send a devastating message. We call on the Israeli government to reverse these steps. The viability of the Palestinian state that we want to see, and the two-state solution that is essential for Israel's long-term security, are threatened by the systematic and deliberate expansion of settlements. Settlements are illegal under international law and represent a serious blow to the Quartet's efforts to restart peace negotiations. All settlement activity, including in East Jerusalem, must cease immediately. For these negotiations to be successful, they will need to achieve four things. First, an agreement on the borders of the two states based on June 4, 1967 lines, with equivalent land swaps agreed between the parties. Secondly, security arrangements that respect Palestinian sovereignty and show that the occupation is over, and that protect Israeli security, preventing the resurgence of terrorism and dealing effectively with new and emerging threats. Thirdly, a just, fair and agreed solution to the refugee question. And fourthly, fulfillment of the aspirations of both parties for Jerusalem.
First, they are going to the Security Council on the issue of settlements. And you remember what that produced, a resolution with over 100 sponsors, 14 voices in favor, 1 veto in the Security Council. After that, what do? They go to the Security Council for recommendation to support their full membership in the United Nations. And that in itself would be a very powerful deterrent for settlement, and we believe a very strong incentive for real negotiations also on the part of the Israelis. What we see in response of that, we see the refusal of some members of the Security Council to support the Palestinian application. We see pressure being put on the Palestinians not to move on that application in the Security Council, including threats to withhold the international financial assistance to them. So even that perfectly legal political route is being cut off. Thank you very much.